Why do some leaders inspire unwavering loyalty while others struggle to get anyone to care? Why do people camp outside Apple stores for days, tattoo Harley-Davidson logos on their bodies, or follow certain leaders into the unknown? The answer isn't what you think, and it'll change everything about how you lead, sell, and live. Let's dive into Simon Sinek's game-changing book. Start with why. Most of us are doing it all wrong. We lead with facts, features, and logic. Our product is 20% faster. I have 10 years of experience. We're the most affordable option. But here's the problem: nobody cares. Your competitors can say the exact same things. You're stuck in a race to the bottom, competing on price and features, wondering why customers aren't loyal and employees aren't inspired. You feel like a commodity, not a leader. You're working harder than ever, but something's missing. That fire, that purpose, that connection, it's just not there. Sinek reveals the secret. Great leaders and organizations think, act, and communicate in the complete opposite way. They don't start with what they do, they start with why they do it. Your why is your purpose, your cause, your belief. It's the reason you get out of bed that has nothing to do with making money, that's just a result. Think about Martin Luther King Jr. He didn't say, "I have a plan," he said, "I have a dream." He led with why, and 250,000 people showed up. Apple doesn't say, "We make computers," they say, "We challenge the status quo." That's why people love them. The book reveals the golden circle framework. Why at the center, then how, then what on the outside. When you flip your communication and lead with why, something magical happens. You stop attracting customers and start inspiring believers. You don't manipulate people with discounts and fear, you inspire them with purpose. Imagine waking up every day crystal clear on your purpose. Your team isn't just showing up for a paycheck, they're on a mission with you. Your customers aren't price shopping, they're advocating for your brand without being asked. Your career stops feeling like a grind and starts feeling like a calling. This book will transform how you see leadership. You'll discover why people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. You'll learn the biology behind why we make decisions with our gut, not our brain. You'll understand how to build tribes of loyal believers instead of transactional relationships. Whether you're leading a Fortune 500 company, building a startup, managing a team, or just trying to figure out your next career move, this book gives you the framework to inspire action, create loyalty, and build something that actually matters. You'll stop being just another option and become the choice. So here's my challenge. Stop starting with what you do. Ask yourself the hard question: why do you do what you do? What's your purpose beyond making money? If you can't answer that, this book is your roadmap. And if you think you know your why, this book will help you articulate it in a way that inspires everyone around you. Pick up Start with Why by Simon Sinek today. Read it, apply it, and watch what happens when you lead with purpose instead of profit. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Now, let's break down the 5 game-changing lessons from this book that'll revolutionize how you lead. 1. The Golden Circle. Why, how, what. Most organizations communicate from the outside and they start with what they do, then how they do it, but rarely explain why. Great leaders flip this around. They start with why, their purpose, cause, or belief, then move to how and finally what. For example, think about Apple. They don't say, "We make great computers with beautiful design and user-friendly interfaces, want to buy one?" Instead, they say, "We believe in challenging the status quo and thinking differently. Why? We do this by making beautifully designed, user-friendly products. How? We just happen to make computers. What?" That's why people camp outside Apple stores. They're not buying a product, they're buying into a belief. 2. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Customers aren't loyal to your product or service, they're loyal to your purpose. When you lead with why, you attract people who believe what you believe. This creates genuine loyalty, not just transactions. For example, consider 2 coffee shops on the same street. One says, "We sell premium coffee for $5. The other says, "We believe in supporting local farmers and creating community gathering spaces. Our ethically sourced coffee is $5. Even though the price is identical, you're more likely to become a regular at the second shop because you connect with their why. You're not just buying coffee, you're supporting a mission you believe in. 3. The biology of decision-making. Here's the fascinating part. The why appeals to the limbic brain, the part responsible for feelings, trust, and decision-making, but it has no capacity for language. That's why we often can't explain why we love certain brands or made certain choices. We say things like, "It just feels right," or "I trust them." Meanwhile, the what speaks to the neocortex, the rational, analytical part that understands features and benefits, but doesn't drive behavior. For example, ever tried to explain to someone why you love your favorite band? You struggle to articulate it. They get me, you know? That's your limbic brain talking. Or think about choosing between two job offers with similar salaries. You pick the one that feels right, where the company's mission resonates with your values even if you can't rationally explain why. 4. The law of diffusion of innovation. Not everyone will buy into your why at the same time. You have innovators and early adopters, about 15% of the market, who embrace new ideas first because they believe what you believe. Then come the early majority, late majority, and finally laggards. The key is achieving that 15 to 20% tipping point. Once you win over the believers, mass market success follows. Example: remember when the iPhone launched in 2007? Tech enthusiasts and Apple believers lined up immediately. These were the early adopters who believed in Apple's vision of reimagining phones. Your skeptical friend probably said, "Who needs internet on a phone? My flip phone works fine." But once enough people adopted it and the tipping point hit, even the skeptics eventually got smartphones. Don't waste energy convincing skeptics, inspire the believers first. 5. Leaders must embody the why. Your why isn't just a marketing slogan, it must be authentic and consistently lived. Great leaders inspire because they personally embody their why. When leaders lose sight of their why, or when organizations grow and forget their purpose, they become just another commodity competing on price and features. For example, look at Southwest Airlines. Herb Kelleher founded it with a clear why: to give everyday people the freedom to fly by making air travel affordable. Every decision, no assigned seats, no meals, quick turnarounds supports that why. Flight attendants crack jokes and have fun because they believe in democratizing air travel. Compare that to airlines that lost their why and became soulless, where employees seem miserable and customers are just transaction numbers. You can feel the difference the moment you board. So let's bring it all home. We've discovered the golden circle that great leaders start with why, not what. We've learned that people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. We've seen how decision-making happens in the limbic brain, the part that feels but can't speak. We've explored the law of diffusion and why you need to inspire the believers first, not convince the skeptics. And we've understood that leaders must embody their why authentically, every single day. This isn't just theory, this is the blueprint that separates leaders from followers, iconic brands from forgotten commodities. But here's what this really gives you: clarity, purpose, direction. When you know your why, decisions become easier. You stop chasing every opportunity and start pursuing the right ones. You attract people who believe what you believe, whether that's customers, employees, or partners. Your work stops feeling like a grind and starts feeling like a mission. You build something bigger than yourself, something that outlasts you. This isn't about making more money, though that often follows. This is about making a difference. This is about waking up inspired and inspiring others. This is about legacy. And here's what's at stake if you ignore this. You'll spend your life competing on price, features, and gimmicks. You'll burn out chasing numbers that never satisfy. Your team will be disengaged. Your customers will leave for the next discount. You'll be replaceable. But worse than all of that, you'll reach the end wondering what it was all for. Don't let that be your story. The world doesn't need more people doing what everyone else does. It needs leaders who know why they're here. So here's your final challenge. Before this video ends, ask yourself, what's my why? Not what you do, not how you do it, but why. What's the deeper purpose? What change do you want to see in the world? Write it down. Say it out loud. Share it with someone. And this is crucial, live it. Let your why guide every decision, every conversation, every action. Start that project you've been dreaming about. Have that conversation with your team. Make that career change. Apply for that position. Build that business. But whatever you do, start with why. Remember what Simon Sinek says: people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. So go inspire someone. Starting now. Starting with why.